Welcome everyone. Today, we are going to explore how to revolutionize your .NET development workflow. As .NET developers, we often spend hours writing repetitive boilerplate code for our data models. And DbContext. Managing complex database relationships manually is not only time-consuming, but also prone to human errors. But what if you could design your entire ORM model visually and generate high-quality code in seconds? To get started, head over to devart.com, navigate to the Entity Developer page, and download the tool. They offer a 30-day free trial, so you can experience its full power firsthand before committing. After installation, launch the application. You will be prompted to choose your ORM. Select YEF Core. Select Model First Approach as your model type. In the ORM diagram space, right-click or use the toolbar. Click Add New Class. Name your class and click OK. When creating your classes, follow the Pascal case convention. Now, let's repeat the process to create another entity. We will name this class Orders. Remember to follow the Pascal case convention as we did before. Now that our classes are ready, it's time to define their properties. Essentially, these properties represent the actual data, mapping directly to your database columns and C# fields. Adding properties is a breeze. Simply select your entity, right-click, and choose Add New Property. Now, type in the name that describes your data. After naming your property, simply click the Type checkbox to assign a .NET data type from the drop-down menu. To uniquely identify each record, simply select the Primary Key checkbox for your ID property and click OK. This ensures your entity is properly mapped and ready for database operations. Now, let's ensure our data is well structured by adding constraints. A constraint allows you to define mandatory fields, set maximum lengths for strings, or specify default values. Now, let's ensure our data is well structured by adding constraints. A constraint allows you to define mandatory fields, set maximum lengths for strings, or specify default values. I'll go ahead and quickly add the remaining properties for both classes, such as name and email for our customer, and order date for the orders, ensuring each has its correct data type and constraint set. To connect our data, like linking a customer to their orders, we use associations. This visually defines your foreign keys and navigation properties for YEF Core in one simple step. To connect our data, let's create a one-to-many relationship as an example. Simply select your classes, right-click, and choose Add New Association. In the editor, you can set the cardinality and ensure Generate Related Property is checked to automatically create navigation properties in your code. Click OK, and your model is now perfectly linked. Entity Developer also handles more complex scenarios, like many-to-many relationships and inheritance, allowing you to model any database structure with ease. Now that your visual model is complete, it's time for the most exciting part, generating your actual YEF Core code. This process automatically creates your DbContext and all your entity classes based on your diagram. Simply go to the Model menu and select Generate Code, or just press F7. Just like that, your entire data layer is ready for action. So what exactly did Entity Developer just create for you? First, it generated your entity classes, like Customer and Orders. These classes are fully mapped with all the properties and constraints we defined, such as name, email, and IDs, plus all the navigation properties that represent their relationships. Alongside these classes, The tool created the DbContext class, which acts as the heart of your data layer. It manages your entire session with the database, handling entity tracking, queries, and schema migrations automatically. In just seconds, you've moved from a visual idea to a complete production-ready data layer. To conclude, designing an ORM diagram visually, especially with a model-first approach, allows you to understand relationships, spot issues early, and build maintainable systems from the start. Entity Developer truly shines here. It simplifies complex database models, supports multiple ORMs, and generates high-quality code that fits perfectly into your .NET stack. You can find the direct link and your discount code in the description below.